Hello, greetings. This is Ghost Gundam, and I'm actually really glad. I'm happy right now because I've ordered some option kits for this one, the Alto. And what it does, if I could see a little bit there, here's what it does. If it makes it a long range and a close range fighter. This is the one with the longer range. You can probably tell by it just being the paper. I already built it, so I can actually give you a sense of what it would do. Pretty much what you're going to be you would be doing is replacing the shoulders right here, the faceplate, face mask, whatever you wish to call it, and this piece right here. And once that happens, the parts are right here. It also adds in the shield. It may look kind of particular, but I can probably guess why it is the way it is. Okay, let's go first with the chest part. Just place it right there. That's the chest. And here's the faceplate, or more like head unit now, because the way it is. Now it's like this. And here's the shoulder parts. As you can see, it creates 3mm holes on the top and the side. There's that. And there's that. What you're able to do is pretty much put any accessories that fit these holes. Quite literally, you could put other things on there, but initially you're mainly supposed to put like the shield like on the side here. So now it can be covered to here. And if you want, put on the side of the arm, like such. Now you have that. And that's just a peg right here. You're able to remove that, and you have this piece, which creates a Mugen Warrior one where you can have it like this, where it hangs off a little bit here, where it's on the other side. Here was further back, further forward. So now instead of what it was before, you can have it go like that. Here was further forward. And here where it's further back. Pretty much like that. Alright then. But with the combination of another set that I got, which is this, the weapon set 1. Okay. As you can see, it gives me extra parts to make the gun do certain things, like other weapons and stuff like that, like the original and assault rifle and a sniper. It helps me create just a knuckle duster again, but also gives me an axe, a knife, and a sword, and other parts to create other, modifications you can do with the kits. Put that to the side. Move that to the side as well. Yeah. So now, instead of an SMG, submachine gun, you can have other weapons, like the one I want to get for this, which is a sniper, which you would need This one for, and this part for, which is a barrel and a scope. So you just take off the barrel right here. Preferably put that away where you don't lose it. And take off the sight. It just looks like this when both of them are off. Then you just place the barrel right here. And then here's the scope. And now it's a sniper rifle. If you really want to make it into a more particular one, you have this part, which is a handle, pretty much. You just place it in there, bring the arm. It doesn't do that constantly. And pretty much just finesse it into the arm. Oh yeah, I can just do it this way. Hold on a minute. This is just particular, you could say, a pain. And here we go. Now, there it is in a sniping pose. Given don't move around, but that looks pretty awesome to me. And the way the shield is supposed to be is like that. And if you were able to do it in a different way where the hole on the side of the arm right here is able to be in line right here, going forward, you can have it where the shield is protecting the rifle as well. That's the long range one. You could probably see in frame. I don't think. Apparently not. There's another option set, which is, well, okay, let's get out the bag first. Which is this, the close combat version. And the reason why I got that color for particular is because the one I have right here. I did not do this one so you can see what it looks like. That's basically what it looks like when you get one. You get pretty much everything. You even get extra pieces right here for the shoulder to hold on to. For the shoulder armor right here. You also got the other long range one. So if you want, you can do that. pretty much you do what you usually do. Take out pieces, stick them out wherever you need to do, and put it together. This one I particularly like because of the fact that it has a certain aspect of it. Which on many kits, some kits I didn't see. Except for very particular ones. Faceplate. There we go. I'm gonna pause for a little bit so I can build it, but when I come back, it would be built. Alright? Welcome back. I finally I'm done building it. And to be honest, I didn't even look at the instructions. I just figured out what pieces went where. I never moved that. I'm being dead honest. I built all these pieces just by guessing and just figuring out my own way. Alright. So pretty much what it does also, again, gives us a new face part, chest part, shoulders, and a shield. Which may seem not like that good of a thing, but think about it. Now we're able to remove these again. The same again. Put them up and put them in something that you can potentially keep them safe in. And keep them in one place. Need that later. Taking these out already just to be sure. Scope and sniper. Don't work with what I'm going to be going for in a minute. Chest part. Let's come off. And there you go. And what I was talking about was the reason why this keeps happening, where this comes off or the arms pop off, because this shoulder joint right here is a little too tight and it causes it to pull out. And these are only held on by this little part, so it's not secure, very completely secure. But I manage. Okay, let's go with the face part first. Chest part. Ooh, I like that sound. Shoulder parts. Left it right there. And for the shield, which particularly I will use this one, the 2-1, this 2-side one that is slightly askew to make it a little better. And here's the shield. And I know I haven't shown the melee weapons yet, because I want to show this. This is the other configuration you could potentially use. Okay. Which is this one, which makes it into an assault rifle. You, of course, need this, the other sight. You get multiple, because of the other kit, option set. I'm going to make this have this handle to help with the stability. Like the same, just put the barrel here, and the sight right there. And then the handle right here. And there you go. Now it has an assault rifle. This one is potentially easier to, it's easier to manage right now. There you go. And what close combat unit would not be complete with melee weapons. Oh, that's what the weapon option set comes with. It gives me multiple things to do, multiple weapons. Excuse me, I'm going to take this out of your hands. Bye. Alright. For the sake of argument and my time, my easiness to do it, I'm going to use the one I have, which I modified by just putting like some tape around the handle. The reason I did this, for particular reasons, this is the same handle this is, just without the tape. The reason is, I put in the hole, it spins, which means it doesn't hold correctly, hold completely, and that happens. So that's why I modified it with this, so it stays there. You can find your own way to modify it, but that's the way I did it. I used like fabric tape, and that's pretty much how I did it. What gives us with the option set, the weapon option set, is a sword, which makes it like this. Yeah, you could take out the guard, but it doesn't look as particularly impactful. Because here it looks like, yeah, he could go at you from a distance, but if he thinks you want to get close, he can just bash you in the head with the knuckle duster right there. But also gives us a option to give it a knife, which this looks awesome because it looks like an actual knife from real life, which is pretty much like a brass knuckle that is also a knife, which I've seen plenty of. Which it does make sense because that way, if you're in a combat situation or a fight or something like that, and you tend to use a knife, you can use the blade, but if they get close, you can bash them in the head. I do plan on doing the other stop motion, the Among Us one, renewed with that, because that would be amazing. Also, I got more characters, so I could potentially make a longer one. And here's the other part where it gives me a axe. It's pretty cool because you usually think that Zaku's are the main ones that usually have axes. Now this one has it, which I love the idea of. Because now I can make a stop motion where these two are just going axing at each other. The other part is you also get this, which is a longer version of it. And yes, it is the same like handle peg right here. So yes, it's not going to do much good. But what it's supposed to do is enable me to potentially have a spear, a knife head. So you can see it better. I'm going to show it like this. Not trying to move it around too much. Or a sword end, which looks like this. Or an axe end, which particularly looks pretty good, pretty cool. Also, still looks a little wonky, but long-handled axe. And no, I believe I can't make it possible where he holds it through here because you're able to. All right. So you potentially could have it like this, and hold it with two hands like a fire axe. Also gives you a option to lose said hand with this part. Say your machine had lost its hand, take out the hand, replace it with this. Now you can add any of the melee weapons to it. I'm gonna start with this one first, like a sword hand. Looks pretty cool. The axe hand, which is actually pretty awesome. Yeah. And the knife hand, which really makes a lot of sense. And yet again, it did come with these. These are the... I know where that went. Let me make it able to be seen more. These are the parts that hold on the shoulders. These shoulder parts to the shoulder joint. I do intend to use these in multiple stop motions and panel line them and make them a little bit better. And I love the fact that this helmet gives it like a mustache right here. It's awesome. Take that off. Put that back on. But I believe that's pretty much it. I don't think I didn't forget anything. Yeah, you did get, this is pretty much what makes it into a knuckle duster. This. Pretty much what makes it into a knuckle duster. You gotta make sure you have something to put it in. Me, I got this container right here. That's pretty much what I do. And I believe, yeah, that's pretty much everything. Yeah, I don't think so that, yeah, no. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. Okay, I'm still working on that, another, stop motion, but once I'm finished with that, which will take quite a while because I'm using sound clips, I will start doing more stop motions with this and the other option kits to make it a little bit better. And that way he can fulfill multiple roles. And look, it just fits so perfectly, I actually forget that it's there. Because it's so perfect. Funny thing is, this is supposed to be dark green. Even though the Alto itself is just green. If you can see that, that's what it says being dark green. And yet, maybe it's just my eyes, it looks like the same exact green, except for a little, actually, it's lighter than it says. Which I'm not against it because it makes it more fitting for it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll be seeing you guys next time. Bye bye.